Welcome to Drawfee, where we take dumb ideas
and make even dumber drawings.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Julia.
And I'm Brennan Lee Mulligan.
Yeah, Brennan Lee Mulligan, DM extraordinaire, host of Dimension 20, and the new season, Unsleeping City, is here with us on the program. Brennan, it's an honor to have you.
It is an honor to be back on Drawfee. I had so much fun the last time we were here drawing classic D&D characters.
Yeah.
And I'm very excited to be here today where we are drawing specifically Dimension 20, the Unsleeping City, Season 3, OCs, original characters with the Drawfee crew.
Yeah.
Hell yes. We are on brand as hell today.
Yes.
Woo.
Integrated marketing.
You guys can't see it, but our executives are all in the corner just gassing each other up, just chest bumping.
They're so
pumping
excited.
fists.
Yeah.
They're high-fiving. Some of them are kissing.
Yeah, some of them. I am going to call HR because these executives are going hard in the paint. They're full mouth. You can tell teeth are bumping into other teeth.
For anyone who is unfamiliar, Dimension 20 is an actual play D&D show that is available on Dropout. There are also several episodes up on YouTube, on the College Humor YouTube channel. And the most recent season is Unsleeping City, which is an urban fantasy setting.
Yes, the Unsleeping City is in fact New York City, the city that never sleeps.
That's
Nice.
where we are.
That's where we are right now.
What?
We are there in person right now. Unsleeping City is a classic kind of urban fantasy D&D adventure set in New York. And like a lot of urban fantasy, there's a secret worlds element to it.
Yeah.
Where the vast majority of people who live in New York City in this setting are not aware that magic is real, are not aware that there is something going on. So it has that fun, cool, Harry Potter, Men in Black, or like that kind of idea of like there's a hidden world behind this world where magic is real.
Yeah. The kind of thing that kids see and they're like, oh, stars in their eyes. And
Yeah.
they grow up and realize that magic is not real.
Right.
And everything is just as dull as it seems.
But you can play a fantasy role-playing game, and then the magic is real again.
There
Because
Damn straight.
what's more magical than making up a story with your friends? I'm getting right into it. I have an idea for a character that I would like to share with you guys.
all of these shapes seem very promising.
Yeah. This is,
Yeah, that head shape.
Got
like-
kind of
The
a thumb-like head.
Okay, well,
which I'm into.
okay, so here's the thing. So I know that most of the characters in the show are humans this season.
Yes, that is correct.
But I was particularly tickled by the fact that Murph is sort of a rat man.
Oh, yes.
And so I was thinking, what other fun sort of animal people might one
Oh, God.
find
I already see it.
in New York City? And what animal do I see all the time? Is that sky rat?
The rats of the sky.
The rats of the sky. Beautiful pigeon man.
I'm doing a pigeon man, sort of a reskin of an Aarakocra.
Ooh, I love it. Your pigeon man has arms and thick, meaty thighs, and that really bums me out. So I would love...
He bums everyone. I feel like this character just bums everyone out.
No one's happy with the stuff that's going
Yeah.
on here when Pigeon Man hits the scene.
Yeah, so I guess, Nathan, my question would be, first of all, this is beautiful, and second of all, why have you done this? That would be my other question.
Well, again, if you look at the official art for Aarakocra, they have arms and legs.
They actually are six-limbed, I believe, right?
Yeah, because they have the wings in addition.
Talk to me a little bit. So if we have an Aarakocra character who is this pigeon man, what class are you thinking? For Unsleeping City, we have these heroes of New York who
Right.
each have traditional D&D classes. But for example, like Ricky Matsui, who is our paladin, he's a New York City firefighter with a magical axe, right?
That's Zach's character,
That's
right?
Zach Oyama's character.
That's wonderful.
He's wonderful. Oh, the Devotion paladin, beautiful.
Just a classic good guy protagonist hero type.
Exactly.
Love that.
We got Emily Axford playing Sophia Bicicletta, who's a Staten Island hairdresser brawler, a.k.a. a drunken master monk.
That's so fun.
So what is for this pigeon man, what do we see as the class? 'Cause there's a fun game to the Unsleeping City of matching a Dungeons and Dragons character class and therefore its set of abilities with a classic New York City archetype.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking sort of what pigeons do. They're sort of scavengers. There's a lot of sort of vertical space to play with in a cityscape.
Absolutely.
So I was thinking the scout archetype for the rogue class.
Ooh, I love that.
Because it's just sort of a class that's all about mobility. And since you got the wings, you can fly anyway. Just really leaning into that sort of mobility.
I feel like you're going to have a hard time scouting undetected.
No.
When you are this wretched pigeon man.
Well, actually, Jacob.
It's New York. When does anyone ever leave their tunnel vision? There are so many things to distract you on any given
and that's
day.
Actually correct for the setting. In the setting, New York City exists within a magical penumbra, called the Umbral Arcana, which is the magical force that prevents people from seeing magic, which is also why New Yorkers just can't notice or pay attention to anything fucking crazy going on around.
Right. Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
you got answers for this.
I got answers, baby. We got answers for why things are the way they are here. So most people that would see our sweet boy here flying along in the sky would see perhaps an unusually large pigeon.
Yeah.
But not worthy of remark. But anyone that had been inculcated into the Unsleeping City would see our sweet backwards baseball cap pigeon boy. Oh, is this dude? Is he? So I saw the hoodie and I was thinking like kind of middle-aged boxer. But I'm looking at this now. This is a rude teen dude.
This is a rude teen sort of like scout, you know? Like he's the kind, he's eyes and ears on the street. He's flying around, getting the info, learning the hot goss.
I'm gonna go ahead and make a reference that I'm not proud of, but this is our sort of Shia LaBeouf from Constantine character.
This is your Shia LaBeouf from Constantine character, exactly.
You know, it's like he's like the scrappy kid who's there, like, oh, you know, if you're fighting demons, well, I'll wait outside. I'll be outside. I'll be your eyes and ears in the sky. I'll keep a surveillance and I'll tell you what's going on down on the ground.
Maybe he's got just like his phone out to like take pics.
Oh,
yeah, send some texts from the sky.
Now, what do we think this guy's rocking phone-wise? I feel like he has a huge phone. Right?
Yeah, he's got one of them like Chinese picture cubes.
Oh,
what are they called?
Yeah, I know exactly.
Yeah,
what you're
like the OnePlus
Yeah.
phones. Like the, yeah.
So as a rogue, what do we see as his primary weapon being? Because I notice you got one hand free down there.
This is New York, so you probably gonna get a little bit noticed if you're walking around just with a gun.
Although Allie Beardsley did demand to have a gun, even though they are playing a wild magic sorcerer.
I think just like a switchblade, just sort of that classic. Now, how does a person hold a switchblade?
That's a good question, Nathan. For some reason, I'm getting a vibe that you've not held many switchblades.
I don't
in your time
know
on this
what
earth.
would make you think that, Jacob. I
don't catch switchblade vibes
You
from
don't
you.
get me as okay. I think we got it. This is
Yeah, I
sort
think
of
I think your thumb is pressed against the handle, right? And then your fingers are kind of wrapped up.
comes out like.
Did you guys ever have one of those switchblade combs?
Yeah.
Julia did, of
Because
course.
I definitely did, and I thought it was the coolest shit in the world.
I literally bought one like 6 months ago.
6 months ago?
Yeah.
Where are you hiding it?
It's in my apartment. It's usually in my bag, actually, but I
Just
think I
in
took it out.
case?
Yeah. It was fun to have. It went with an outfit I had, so I thought it would be funny.
What's this feathered homie's name?
Oh, that's a good question. I remember in Sesame Street, Bert is friends with a lot of pigeons, so I was thinking maybe Bert.
Bert's so sad.
Bert, the character or the name?
The character
Okay.
and the name. It's both.
Bert's pigeon friend was named Bernice, I think. Maybe this is Bernice. I think this could be an outfit that a Bernice would wear.
I love that. I love that you've given Bernice tail feathers, which you need for stability in flight.
Right.
And
It's very important.
you know, some people are going to give. I personally think all depictions of angels should also have tail feathers.
Right.
Because
Thank you. I'm glad you said it. I'm glad you said it so I don't have to.
The 6 arms, I get. The ever-turning sword of fire, I get. The halo, the eyes surrounding your head, I get. How the fuck are you dealing with drag? How are you dealing with your...
How are you making these sharp turns in the sky?
That's angel magic, my dude. You don't need tail feathers to do angel magic.
You're telling me this guy's got enough angel magic to have an ever-burning sword, eyes everywhere, 77,000 mouths, all praising the one true name of God, and stabilize flight? You're fucking dreaming, my guy.
It seems like a small lift after all those other things.
But that's exactly it. It's multitasking. It's one additional thing. They call it the straw that broke the camel's back for a reason.
God designed birds. So, why wouldn't he also give angels the same sort of help that he gave birds, is my question.
And also...
Well, I've been bested, clearly.
Yeah, you didn't know we were getting theological on this episode. Okay, this is Bernice, the street tough Sky Scout of the Unsleeping City. When you guys want to do a character?
That's me. That's me usually.
Then do it.
I'd love to.
Second in initiative order.
I can immediately tell from this character's posture that they are no nonsense. Or that they're gesturing, hand on hip, other hand explaining something this is a classic New York pose. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I think it's gonna change in meaning for you kind of as this drawing goes on.
I feel like
here.
a cigarette or a middle finger is in our near.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a slice of pizza.
Ooh, a slice is
Well, I was thinking of a character who was sort of simultaneously very integral to New York, but also doesn't fully embody the New York attitude. So maybe a bit more optimism, a bit more like naivety.
Like a new in town sort of person.
I think they've been here, and we'll get to why as I continue here.
They've been here, but they haven't. The city hasn't destroyed their optimism, which is
no, absolutely not.
Rare. That's magical in and of itself.
That is a sort of magic, isn't it? And it's because I was thinking I wanted to do a train conductor character.
Oh, I love that.
But this is like a train conductor who's like a sort of mechanical genius and just really loves trains.
Oh, wow.
God damn, does he love trains so much.
He gets to work with trains every day.
And so he's got like an unshakable sort of optimism that comes with, doing what you love, working with trains.
That's great.
Technically, that's an engineer.
Is this
fucking tell him? Tell him.
What
the
you wanna...
conductor and the engineer are different.
The conductor is the one that punches the tickets.
Now, is this an MTA engineer, or is this first of all, is this an engineer or a conductor? And second of all, are they with the MTA? Are they subway or light rail?
Yeah,
I was thinking they're subway, because I like to imagine this character being like down underground on like the dirty ass, broke ass subway where everyone is miserable and going to work. And they're just like this endless, fount of optimism.
Now, we have to find a like what magically is creating this level of because I see also from the style of the hat that this person is it sort of feels like being on the modern day dirty, filthy subway.
Yeah.
And this person's like, a city on the move.
Yes, that's exactly it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's their hat. That is not standard issue.
This is not requisite. They're wearing like an old-timey train conductor, and I was thinking of sort of like a cravat and like a short jacket.
Oh yeah, this is an anime train conductor.
I think Jacob, you're creating like a spirit. This is like within the confines of the Unsleeping City, someone who brings this much power and energy to be upbeat on the subway clearly has a wellspring of magical potency that rivals even the gods themselves.
Yeah, maybe there's like an uncertain parentage situation,
I love that.
Where there's maybe some magical stuff in the family lineage here. And I think also they appear very young too, like a child genius sort of archetype here.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Like an Art Deco child genius train conductor.
Yeah.
I'd watch this anime for sure.
Incredible.
See, Brennan, I see everything through a lens of anime. That's my deal.
Yeah, it's like it's an engineer, but he does like to dress up like a conductor and go around collecting tickets, even though it's the subway where that isn't a thing. So that
Yes.
you just hear, tickets,
please.
It's just like
Everyone's just like, Jesus Christ.
not the craziest thing we've seen on the train today. So just
Yeah,
ignore him,
absolutely
honey.
Now, what class are you thinking? So if you're thinking of mechanical genius, you're thinking artificer?
Yeah, I was thinking something like that would like allow them to, work with like technology and like machines in a way.
I love that. So they both collect tickets and fix the train. I would say that pretty much everything I've ever done has been influenced by Ghibli and specifically Miyazaki. Much like the cat bus in My Neighbor Totoro, there are a lot of, which is also about like an unseen world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does our friend here oversee a like magical Unsleeping City train or a standard MTA subway?
I think it may be maybe this character's become sort of like an urban legend. Like a certain train shows up late at night sometimes. Because there's like some of those trains that are like the classic trains that'll run like at Christmas time.
The loud trains.
And they show up and they're like green and red and they look all cool and stuff.
Yeah, I love that.
And I've seen that like a couple times since I lived here. And I was like, oh, look at this cool magic train that I'm seeing at like 1 a.m.
You're never quite sure if it's real or you're hallucinating. Yeah.
So I think this person is a conductor of this sort of magical train. That shows up occasionally, like, all aboard for the station. And it does just take you to, like, J Street.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
I love it. So it sounds like we are talking about, like, a weird spiritual celestial artificer here. Because this sounds like a savior train. It's a train that shows up, like, when you walked to the wrong platform.
Yes.
And because you're a little bit too wasted. But, like, you've got, if you're not at work on time the next morning, you're going to get fired. And it's like, oh, I'm fucking up. I fucked up my train stuff.
Yeah.
And just magically, after constant fuck-ups by the MTA and life-ruining shenanigans by the people who run the city's subways, there's this one train that this one little magical spirit entity has.
Yeah, shows up, gets you where you need to go without fail.
This is the train that shows up if you cross the pink tape in the subway station.
Exactly. It feels like this train also always stops at somewhere along the line in the magical City Hall station, the unused City Hall station.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
If you stay on the train, that's where it ends up.
That's its terminus.
Yeah.
But people don't always come back from there.
And what's our homie's name here?
So I named this character Carl Sedgeby. It uses only the letters of the MTA subway lines.
Oh, Jacob.
Which I thought was cute.
Jacob, that's very cute.
It's Sedgeby with 2 E's.
Oh, I love that. That's amazing.
And we got some high socks and little shoes with buckles.
Is one of the E's a 3?
It could be. It certainly could be, Nathan.
No, that's his online username.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Little Carl Sedgeby and his magic train. Look at our wonderful little boy.
Our beautiful lad. Carl Sedgeby's a lad through and through.
Yeah. This is a lad.
This is a definite lad.
Oh, hello there, friend. I've noticed you've soiled yourself on the subway bench. Looks like you went a little too hard in the paint tonight. Well, I'll tell you what.
Happens to the best of us.
Hop on board the City Hall Express and old Carl Sedgeby will get you where you're going in no time. All aboard! Toot toot!
So yeah, here's Carl Sedgeby, our wonderful magical conductor, who's
Beautiful.
an artificer. Is that what we?
An artificer.
Yeah.
He's got like all these little gadgets. Maybe there's like a special train car with like spotlights and lasers and a fog machine for Showtime dancers. Like,
yes.
that's the
Yeah.
designated- It's always Showtime in car number 3.
Carl Sedgeby is, of course, friends with the Showtime dancers.
Yeah, absolutely. Only the people who are on the train the most frequently tend to see Carl Sedgeby and dream of being on his train once more.
I love Carl.
Julia, do you want to hop in and do one?
Yeah. Okay, so I have never been more prepared for a Drawfee episode in that I know exactly half of the information, which is more than usual.
Yeah, you've lived in New York the longest.
Yeah, Brennan, I think you and I are the only native New Yorkers in this room.
That seems accurate.
Yes.
Yes.
It does. It's not hard to confirm.
Yeah.
That is correct. So when you said that you only have half the information,
I don't play D&D,
Oh, there
but
you
I
go.
think I got one, so we're just going to roll with it, I
Lovely.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know the character that this is based on. the real life person.
Which
Oh,
is
yeah.
New York City.
And we can
the
figure
greatest
out
character of all.
Yeah. I like to think New York is sort of the seventh character
Don't.
in the
The real DM is New York City. I think we can all agree. I mean, Brennan did a fine job.
I think we can all. I mean, in a weird way, it's a love letter to New York. I say that having actively made this season a love letter to New York. Like I'm roasting somebody who's not me right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, spectacles.
So I am from Long Island.
Ooh, Long Island.
I'm a native Long Islander.
Strong Island.
Strong Island. Excuse you, it's Strong Island.
Strong.
Strong.
Everything's an AW.
It's an AW. Everything that's an S and a T is a SHT. That's what we do. Is strong.
Strong.
Is a strong island.
Ronkonkoma.
Ronkonkoma. If you say Ronkonkoma, that's how we know you ain't from Long
We'll
Island.
put you in a Roncon coma.
So far, a very menacing character.
So, well, it's like half of Long Island right there. Everyone looks menacing, but they're actually so nice.
I love it.
So I think what my character's gonna be is gonna be more like hey, I'm a Vinny.
One of those A
One of those
characters.
kind of characters.
You know, like, so I went to private school on Long Island. It was just filled with so many dudes who thought they were the entire cast of The Godfather. So I think it's gonna be one of them.
Even
You know?
Robert Duvall?
Even Robert Duvall, just everyone from that show.
I love the idea of like mafia bro, like Scarface poster boys, and one of them's like, honestly, dude, you got to be fucking hard as Tommy Hagen. You know, the consigliere. I mean, because if you're not focusing on the finances, the whole organization is gonna, you know. Yeah, sure, anyone would want to be Michael Corleone, but where would Michael be if not? I love that. So this is our. I remember one time in it. Oh God, look at that popped collar. Good.
Yeah, he's got
Pop
that.
it on up.
You know he's gonna be wearing all black.
This
you know?
is
Popped
the
collar.
This is the kind of guy that makes you have to like look up and pay attention when you're walking by Penn Station on like a Saturday night.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you're like, oh, this dude's gonna whip my ass if I like bump into him. Oh God.
He's gonna start talking about MMA for no reason.
Honestly, think people don't get about UFCs. You know, the age of jiu-jitsu. I mean, the Gracies were. I mean, they were revolutionary. You know, I mean, there's a lot. It's a mental. Hey, are you listening to me?
No,
Listen, dude,
don't
I
know
studied
you.
the BJJ. I know how to do these things. You know what I'm saying? You know, I study at the UFC gym. That's what I do.
So, do we think
That
this
shit's 24/7.
Chuck Liddell was there once.
do we think this guy? So we think this guy is this guy actually a practicing mixed martial artist?
No, I think he just talks a big game. I think what I want this dude to actually be, I think I want him to be a bard because he just won't stop singing Sinatra.
He's just
Like,
telling stories.
hey, yo, my mom loves Sinatra. You know what I mean? He's like Jesus in this house. You know what I'm saying?
Start spreading the
Whoops.
news.
Yeah.
This is the dude who gets up and does a really emotional, says he hates karaoke, doesn't do it, but if he ends up there, does a tearful rendition of My Way.
Yeah.
Just
Look at Vito up there. Listen to him. Voice of an angel. Look at him.
Shut the fuck up. Thank you.
The only two people who say that is you and Mama. All right?
Yeah, I could have been a singer, but end of the day, the reason I didn't become a famous singer is there's so many fake fucking people. I didn't want to be in that industry.
He's going to be drinking just a giant cup of Dunkin'.
This is definitely the most fully realized
This is
character that we've made today.
This is very cathartic for Julia, I'd imagine. It's like you're finally, all of the times you've had to brave the Long Island Railroad to come into work, it's finally paying off.
My many years on Long Island
I will say,
come to fruition.
I have never stared more deeply into the maw of chaos itself than a Friday or Saturday night Long Island Railroad excursion.
Oh, yeah.
Which is just pandemonium.
Oh yeah.
Well, Julia stopped coming in on Fridays because
She was like, it's just not worth it.
it's not worth it.
You know what it was? It was all of the reason I stopped coming in on Fridays was because of all the city people who go to Long Island in the summer.
Oh.
And they just crowd the trains because they're all going to Montauk or the Hamptons.
Like to the end of the line, yeah.
Yeah, to the end of the line.
You
And
don't
it's
want to
like
crowd these people. You know?
and they just have every piece of furniture you could own that doesn't belong on a beach. Just like I saw someone who was just like they had like beach stuff, just like towels, bathing suits, all that jazz, and then just like full ass dining room table.
What?
And like chairs.
You're like,
I was
we're
what
going
are
to the
you
beach.
doing?
Get the bureau.
Yeah, I can't go without my furniture.
Oh my God, we're having a beach day. Get the wardrobe. Get the ottoman.
It was just wild. It's a wild time.
Now this guy's dressed in all black. This looks like a dude who, this is like an ass stomping dude. Because he's like, he looks a little broy, but he doesn't got like the stripy pink polo shirt. He doesn't have like the salmon like board shorts.
So he's not a bro, he's a Guido, all right?
There, hey,
That's
whoa.
Important
that's different.
distinction.
That's
the distinction,
different.
Yeah. Look at this guy. My God, Maron.
He's gonna be wearing. I can't decide. You know what? He's gonna be wearing sneakers.
I feel like he would be the type of bard where his songs like debuff the enemy team more so than they buff his own team.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think he
like
might
all of his stories and shit.
He might actually be a College of Lore bard to have cutting words.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, like the idea of you go into a fight and this guy doesn't actually give anyone else bardic inspiration, but says, look at this fucking ogre. This guy's a fucking mess. Look at your shirt. Your shit's all wrinkled. You look like a piece of shit.
Get over here. I got some cutting words for you. You and I's about to have some cutting words.
Through guys, this fucking guy. Get the fuck out of here, though.
You're not gonna fight shit. Couldn't even fight my ma.
Ma, get in here. Look at this fucking guy. Look at this dude.
He's definitely sitting at the mall. I'm waiting for my girl to come out of whatever that store is. I don't even know. I don't know. They got like the crazy shirts and shit. I don't know.
Yeah, my girl's
Gap?
My girl's in fucking Forever 21. We get to get Annie Ann's when she gets out of there. I'm gonna get one of them fucking cinnamon pretzels. Them shits is good.
I'm gonna get them cinnamon sticks. Get 2 cups of them.
Bernice shows up. What are you talking about? Pretzels?
I love this so much. I mean, it is a strong look to have a polo shirt tucked into black pants and
Yeah.
Oh no, this is a button up, my friend. It's a black button up
Ooh,
with
there we
some
go.
dress slacks. And he's got the gold chain.
Got the fresh Nikes.
Okay, this is coming together. Now I recognize with the black button up. This is a very recognizable guy.
Yeah.
Look at this dude. Yeah, for sure.
Hey yo, it's my name's Vito.
Vito.
He needs one tattoo. And
All
it's
right.
got to be just one of the most basic ass ones you can get.
Yeah, okay, hold on. It's gonna be Italy. It's
Hey,
gonna be the Italian flag, and it's gonna say Ma.
It's going to say ma.
Ma.
Hey, Ma. Ma, I got this tattoo for you.
I love interpreting the bard abilities through this character, like cutting words, and then also like all of the skills associated with it, like history and arcana. The idea that this guy just has like heard everything before.
Oh
is
yeah,
really fun.
I knew a guy who used to.
Oh, what's this? Oh, the pendant of infernal might. Oh, my fucking friend Vinny was telling me about this shit. Look, yeah, I know this shit. Yeah, oh, this thing fucking sucks.
I've seen better shit at my jewelry store. You know what I mean? Like just my cousin's jewelry store. There's better shit there. I've seen better shit at the pawn shop.
You're getting ripped off, let me tell you.
I know a guy downtown who will buy this. Even, you're not gonna get a great price, but take it off your hands because this thing's gonna fucking possess your ass if you hold on to it for too long. So.
Yeah.
Most of his, conclusions he comes to about artifacts are this thing fucking sucks.
This fucking says, what's that, Holy Avenger? So this thing fucking sucks, dude. You're not going to be, you're only fighting fiends or undead. I mean, fine, whatever. But it's fucking paladin bullshit. Day to day, you're never going to fucking use it. You're better off selling it. I love it so much. Ooh,
Oh, yeah,
thick,
the eyebrows.
Thick eyebrow pop.
Anyway, this is my guy. He's a bard.
What's his name?
Vito, right?
Vito.
It's just Vito?
It's just Vito.
I love this.
Hey, you gotta learning the last name. You know what I mean?
Hey, Fucking, what's your name? Vito. Vito what? Who's fucking asking? Who the fuck are you?
That is his last name. Who's fucking asking?
Who's fucking asking? Oh, I love this dude. This is so great. Oh my God.
This definitely just wasn't me venting about my many years on Long Island.
This is
No,
yeah,
certainly
This
not.
is the
Certainly
most
not.
fully realized of like I've seen this person.
So I think we've got a pretty good squad here.
Yeah.
Artificer, Rogue, and Bard. That's cool. You guys, I would say you guys don't have a tank.
No.
You don't have a big tanky character.
Who fucking needs it?
Who needs them? They're all
tank.
chumps.
Yeah,
you know what
all
I
the
mean?
time.
Vito thinks he's the tank. He just always gets
Frontline
dropped.
College of Lore
Yeah.
Bard. Yeah, exactly.
See that guy looking at me? He's looking at me. Yo, I'm gonna go get him. I'm gonna go get him. Start spreading the news. I'm
Start
gonna go get him.
spreading news. I'll tank his ass.
Hey,
Oh
my
my
friend,
gosh.
I see we got a problem. Can we step outside and settle this? What's going on?
He just gets floored.
I got no fucking hit points. This fucking guy.
There's bullshit.
Get us down on the floor. My BJJ will come into action. You know that's where BJJ rules. Let's go.
Vito, use your spells. Fuck you.
Don't tell me what to do. You ain't my ma.
God, your primary spellcaster, Vito. I love these characters so much. All three of them have cleaved straight to the heart of the Unsleeping City. I think it's beautiful.
Well, I'm super excited to watch it. I'm a big fan of all of the Dimension 20 seasons, and yeah, I'm very excited for this new one. Everyone watching should check it out.
Yeah, you're missing out if you don't.
Yeah.
It genuinely rules.
Oh shucks. Yeah, if you guys are interested, we the first season of Dimension 20 Fantasy High is all on Dropout right now. The second season, Escape from the Bloodkeep, is all there right now. And if you feel like checking it out, the first half of each of those two seasons is on YouTube for free.
Yeah.
And then you can, and we're airing episodes week by week of the Unsleeping City right now.
We keep adding stuff to Dropout. We got the Drawfee episodes on there a week early now. It's a good time.
It's a good time
Get
over
on
there.
there. We wouldn't be telling you to do it if it wasn't good.
Get on Dropout or we're going to drop you.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to.
Oh, the executives are so happy.
The executives are losing it back there.
I need to leave this room because they're really grossing me
It's
out.
getting wet in here.
It's getting wet and wild.
It's
Let's get
getting
the
wet
fuck
and
out of
wild.
here.
Brennan, it's such a pleasure to get to record with you in the studio
Yay!
this time. Yeah,
I love it. I love you guys. This is so fun. Thank you for having me.
of course. And as always, we're sorry.
Hey, we're sorry over here.
Hey,
Oh.
fuck you. I'm sorry.
Hey, fuck you, fucking guy. Hey, I do apologize.